Hey y'all, welcome into the channel. I hope everybody is having a good day. You guys, I just heard the word refined. So let's look it up before we start on the Mother Isis messages, okay? Your enemies expected failure for you. That's what Mother Isis wants you to know on today, okay? But we're going to get deeper off into it. I like it so far. Okay, let's look up refined. Refined definition. It says, with impurities or unwanted elements having been removed by processing. Okay. Okay. Like refined sugar. All right. The other definition says, elegant and cultured in appearance, manner, or taste. Her voice was very low and refined. The other definition says developed or improved so as to be precise or subtle. All right, I like it. And the last usage of it is in the sentence says building up a more refined profile of the customer's needs. Okay, so I'm not sure which definition will resonate with you, but I feel like if it's up to me, which I think right now it is, because this is the reading. Energy is giving me the first two. Okay, actually, it's giving me all three, y'all. I'm feeling all three definitions. So refined. Okay, it could be an affirmation for this reading. I am refined. Okay, the impurities have been removed through processing or some type of process. Okay. Thank you, Mother Isis, for your messages. Clear and precise. This deck has some weight in it today. Okay, I'm going to light the sage up real quick just to make sure we're getting good energy. How they say, all energy ain't good energy. Okay. So that could be a thing. You may need to discern energies. All energy ain't good energy. Okay, make sure you're discerning these energies. Something about that is significant. All right, I'm recording this on Sunday, March the 5th. Okay, this won't be airing today. This will be airing next week. So something about the energy, the air, communication. Okay, all energy ain't good energy. Okay, remember that. Something very significant about that. Which we know that. Y'all know that. Y'all better know that. I've been teaching that enough here. All energy ain't good energy, okay? Just because everybody can tap in don't mean that that's what it is, okay? Or that they're using it for the right thing, okay? So, anyways, oh, that's why I'm saying that. I look back over here at my notes. It says, no matter what plans and spells someone planned for you, God plans your victory. Okay? Mother Isis wants you to know that. So the birds or messages of deception that were whispering to you at night, because there was an energy, Mother Isis wants you to know she's been watching over you. This is the energy of the dragon watching over you while you're sleeping, okay? There's a vibe, okay, and that's in the Sacred Forest deck, okay? I think it's that deck, but either way, Miracle of Isis, miraculous healing of the goddess, okay? So either way, the energy here is that there was some type of deception that was whispering to you at night. Someone could have sent a spirit, okay, an energy to whisper to you at night. They could have been using birds, okay? These messages I feel like, you know, birds are divine messengers. They were used as messenger energies, okay? But not all energy is good energy. And I think that's what that means. Not all energy is divine energy. And this energy that was whispering to you had been sent to you from someone who was not tapped into divine energy, okay? So there's a soul retrieval happening. Okay, we got soul retrieval energy. And then we have truths unveiled. All right, the revelation of Isis. So this is this deceptive behavior, right? That you're calling your energy back from. Okay, and speaking your truth using your sword. All right, you are calling your energy back, and you just so happen to be tapping into the energy of Shango in the process. Okay, so basically, because the more truth you speak, once you air it out, right? Once things are brought up and spoken out, then they lose their power. Okay, um, it loses its power, and that's how these spells work. Once you speak life out of them, you speak the truth. Okay, you take life out of the spell. You understand? Your truth takes life out of spells. Okay, so basically, that's somebody's message. Basically, they were whispering to you at night. Okay, um, they could have, let's see, have been drowned out. Oh, they've been drowned out. They've been drowned out by the river of the blessings God is allowing to flow into your life. Okay, so the fact that you are being blessed, or that something miraculous is happening in your life, some type of miracles or something like that. We got divine destiny, path of the divine warrior. Okay, it's showing who you truly are. God is like, look, you don't need to prove who you are anymore, ever, no more, to nobody. You never did have to prove it, but there may have been an energy that was going or opposing. They're saying opposing you. We got divine guardian, okay, and we have protection of the winged mother. And there could have been an energy that was opposing you that you now, which is this energy, because now you're retrieving your soul from it and you have protection against it. Okay. But this energy may have caused you to have to work extra hard, go beyond. You know how you get in a job and you're like, I'm going to go beyond what I'm supposed to do because I want to get promoted. But this is an energy where they were causing you to have to go beyond just to achieve the abundance, the birthright that is actually rightfully yours anyway. Okay. Abundance of solstice. It says stellar blessings of the celestial goddess of abundance. Okay, so you have this protection here. They're letting you know, Mother Isis is wanting you to know that your abundance is protected. Okay, your fruits are protected. Okay, power for somebody, that's your children. You've been worried about your children. Your children, your seeds are protected. Okay, in whatever way, whether this is seeds you're planting creatively, whether this is seeds that you're planting in your own life, or whatever this could be seeds you have with children. This could be seeds you have as things you're trying to manifest. Okay, but with the power of 7 scorpions here, okay, you are protected from this energy. You have now the power to conjure lower vibrational forces. This means that you have authority over this energy. This energy is beneath you. I'm also hearing this energy is behind you. Okay, so I could be speaking of something that was going on in the past. Okay, since I am a week out, maybe this is something that's come up over the last week, okay, or been exposed over the last week, or is about to in the following weeks. Okay, um, ah, I'm hearing continued exposure. I'm hearing their hides will be raw. Raw hide is what I'm hearing. Raw hide. Okay, take that as a recipe. I don't know, y'all. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so I told you these guides are around me on today. Okay, so there is a disgruntled witch, okay, that you have called your energy back from by removing this mask. Okay, you're removing this mask by using your sword and speaking your truth. This is what you do as a divine warrior. This is what you do for yourself and others. You could be very protective over others that are maybe weaker or lesser, or however the case is. Not saying anybody's lesser than you, but what I'm saying is like lesser in strength, lesser in power. They could be weaker, and I'm not saying weak is a bad thing, but they could just not be where you are in a position that you're in. This is somebody here, you for example, you work at a company and you have the ability to bring people on. Okay, it's that type of vibe, and that's what I mean. Like, you have an ability to put people on or bring people on here. Mother Isis wants you to know that as well. This is your power as a divine healer, as a divine warrior, is to speak your truth and bring people on, set people free, also allowing them or showing them how to use their swords so that they can cut their own self free. Okay. This is also giving me the energy of being not being afraid to pray for yourself. Somebody here, you need to know it's okay to pray for yourself. Pray for yourself. You don't have to go to somebody to pray for you. Pray for your own self. Okay. There's power in your tongue. There's power in your truth, and God knows your truth. God knows your heart at the end of all of it. Okay, so this energy is afraid to lose something. Okay, this energy lacks compassion and true intimacy. This is how you'll recognize it. This is how you'll recognize this Decepticon witch having ass motherfucker right here. This is how you will recognize them. Okay, they're loveless. All right, they lack compassion. Okay, and they lack the true meaning of intimacy. They lack intimacy even with themselves. All right, don't fear, because they are in the best hands of all. Okay, they are in the powerful hand of God. So even though, this is us having that compassion. Yes, you're probably like, how can you call this person out and they're a witch and they're doing this, but then have compassion for them? That right there will set the tone. That's what I mean. There's an energy like that in the air. Okay, so the same way that I'm sitting here explaining this to someone, to you, is a way that you're going to experience this energy. Okay, that energy of someone still having compassion and mercy and forgiveness, even though someone has hurt them, tried to destroy them, tried to kill them. For some, this is someone who tried to kill you. Okay, somebody who tried to take you out. All right, and you still are like, I forgive you. That is a very good energy to have around you. If someone is like that forgiving energy, that's a very good energy to have around you. But that's also not a good energy for you to play with. Okay, that's not somebody you want to take advantage of. That's not somebody you want to consider as weak. That's not somebody you want to consider beneath you. That's not somebody you want to toy with, disrespect, dishonor, dishonor, and play with. That's just what I'm getting. That's just, if someone is like that and they have a compassionate heart, like I just said that right there, uh don't play with that person, because I guarantee you there is a covering of the Almighty Jesus Christ, okay, that covers and walks with this person. Okay, I'm talking big steps with this person. And so because that's the case, this any energies that are acting like this witch or this Decepticon energy, or this energy that desires for you to fail, okay, opposing you, wearing a mask, okay, this energy will always um, end up submitting and surrendering, okay, because they lack the very energy that you're full of. Okay, you're full of this love, you're full of compassion, you're full of intimacy, true intimacy with the self. Okay, um, it's giving me the vibe that because you have met yourself on this level, okay, of true divine intimacy, all right, true divine partnership. It's a vibe where there's nothing, no weapon, there's no one that can come up against you. It's the vibe of like, if God be for you, who can be against you? All your enemies will fall at your feet and be your footstool in this vibration, in this frequency. Okay, so your soul is being retrieved, or parts of you, your essence, your light. Okay, I feel like someone tried to steal your light. Okay, I really got that very strongly this week, that I'm recording this on, not the week you're viewing it, but the week that I recorded this on. I really got that very strong. So I could be speaking on some past energy, but maybe let's take a look. Anyway, it's like the more, like, because you're about to be, they're saying, thrusted into some type of spotlight, or you're being thrusted into a place of recognition by the divine. Okay, um, and because you have, the reason your enemies are going to be raw and exposed is because God has repaired a bridge. He gave it to me very clear, y'all. Mother Isis was very clear on this message. God has given you a bridge, divine warriors, okay? Chosen, those that are on the receiving end of someone's deceptive energy here, okay? those that are experiencing this soul retrieval, because this is being done on a wide scale, okay? But those that are have the power to conjure these lower vibrational forces, because that's what they are, they're beneath you, okay? But there's a vibration here where the divine wants you to know that your enemies are raw and exposed because God has repaired a bridge, okay? Now, this bridge that God has repaired, little do you know, or unbeknownst to you, or maybe you do know now, this bridge was blown up by the enemy, okay? This bridge that was blown up by the enemy was a bridge you needed to be able to cross over, to get through, to get where you were trying to get to your destination as divine warriors, okay? To carry out your next mission and task, okay? But little did your opposition or your enemy know. The enemy did not know that God had already repaired the bridge time it came for you to cross it, okay? So this is the part that's catching your enemies off guard. There's an energy of your enemies being caught off guard. See, your enemies expected failure from you, confirmation, but you're not failing because the bridge that you need to cross over has been repaired by a miraculous event, a supernatural power. Okay, that is the energy and the power of the divine. Okay, that's why I was speaking last week about, which is this week, about an energy that you're going to know is going to come through, and you know it's nobody but the powerful hand of God. So on both ends, you as the chosen, being in the righteous energy, being in the good energy, being in the positive vibration side of life, okay, the higher road, you took the higher road. You may have had that turn the other cheek energy, but you knew at the end of the day, okay, it was for a good reason, okay, because the powerful hand of God is about to slap the fuck out of somebody, okay, take it as it resonates. On your enemy's end, and this is just what I'm hearing, y'all. I'm channeling straight up, but they are being very direct, very cutthroat, very precise, okay, and very refined. You are very refined. The energy is refined, and so that's the vibration. The divine says that He's repaired that bridge. Okay, He repaired that bridge that your enemy blew up because your enemy wanted you to fail. The enemy wanted your train to derail. The enemy wanted your plane to not have a bridge to land on. Okay, they didn't want you to be secure. They didn't want you to have a solid foundation. They didn't want you to know who you are. They wanted you to lose sight of your true identity, because in losing sight of your true identity, you would have lost your birthright. So prior to your arrival, God repaired the bridge, okay? And unbeknownst to the enemy, okay, that failure that they've decided for you, all right, is returned to sender. This has been your Mother Isis Reed. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Never forget who you are, because who you are has the power to conjure lower vibrational forces, okay? And conjure lower vibrational forces, meaning you can call them up, call them out, and then send them and return them back to where they came from. Okay, this has been your read. We'll have see you guys next time, and you guys have a good day. Bye.